guys, it's me, Trerese. I am back on YouTube with another video. This time I hope that I'm going to do it the right way. So a little backstory about me. Once again, I am a aspiring fashion designer here in Virginia right now, but in the DMV area. And I'm really trying to get into vlogging and blogging about my process as a designer, because I do have people who have messaged me about questions on how I became a designer and what can they do to be designers. And I'm not anything per se super special right now. I do think that I have a lot of accomplishments that I can share to others, and that's kind of sort of why I decided to want to do this vlogging thing again. When I did it in the past, it was kind of all over the place. I wanted it to be more of an empowerment thing, but I wanted it to be a little bit more specific. So that's just kind of sort of a little bit about why I'm back in front of the camera. I'm just hoping to help a lot of fellow creatives make their dreams happen. So today I had an idea when I was at the craft store, and I just wanted to do kind of like a 5 tips that I would like to give to future designers as well. And disclaimer, this is more for people who want to be a designer and has not gone to fashion school, because I did not go to fashion school. I've always dreamed of it when I was younger, but I decided not to, and that can be another time, another story. But of course, those who are in fashion school, can watch this video as well. This is just more for those who are trying to learn and be self-taught like myself. And everything that I'm saying is just my opinion. No one is saying that it is absolutely 100% true. It's just what I think helped me. So, 5 tips for new designers. One of the first things that I want to talk about is that you don't have to go to school. You can be self-taught. A lot of my favorite designers, I don't even believe they went to fashion school. I like a lot of the older fashion designers. Chanel is my absolute favorite designer, and I truly love her story about how she was in an orphanage, I believe, and she learned sewing when she was in there, and she kind of just blossomed into an amazing designer that was fit for the clientele at the time. So being self-taught is really great. Being able to go to school is perfect. I think that if you go to school for it, that you are very serious about it, and that is an absolute wonderful thing to do. Because I'm more interested in the medical dental field, I decided to go another way with that. So I decided to just be self-taught. So yeah, you don't have to go to school. You can always learn on your own, and that's the beauty of design, is being able to learn who you are, what you want to give your customer, and finding out how you want to express yourself, because I truly feel that that is something only you can do and not something that can be taught to you. The second thing is be willing to learn, which piggyback off of what I said before. In design, I feel that it's not easy, but I'm not going to say that it's hard either. I think that it really is something that you have to continue to work on and to learn about, because there's so many different things about it that even I right now am still learning. There's sewing, and then there's pattern making, and then there's the marketing, and then if you want to get into the business part of things, fashion marketing, outsourcing, and just so on forth and so on forth. But I think that being able to learn is super important when you want to be a designer, because it's not going to be easy. I'm going to tell you that now. For some people it is. For me it wasn't. So it might be for you, but as long as you're wanting to learn each and every day about the craft, I feel that it will really propel you to be an absolutely amazing designer. Like, don't just be a designer because, oh, I want to make clothes. Like, yeah, of course, you want to make clothes, but You want to learn the process and the beauty of the art of it, and how it came about, and how you want to make an impact in the field, and how you want people to see your work of art. So that's the next thing. Also, my third tip is to be patient. Being patient is so important. I don't know how many times I've been doing designing for 3 years now, and it's been on and off. It hasn't been consistently 3 years, but I started in 2017, so it's been 3 years. And throughout that time, I can vouch that I have given up so many times, and then I would come back to wanting to do it again, over and over again, because it's something that I'm very passionate about. And I just wasn't patient. Like, I would sew, and even till this day, it's still hard for me. I would sew, and I would just get so impatient. Like, I want my product to be done the way that I want it immediately, right now, without me having to do it. And I have to learn that that's not how it works. Don't do that. Do not rush the process. Do not rush trying to make your artwork, because Picasso wasn't made. Is it Picasso? I feel bad saying that. I'm gonna say the Mona Lisa. Yes, the Mona Lisa was not made in a day. I don't think. Not art nature. So if anyone knows that, please let me know. But I'm assuming that it wasn't made in a day. I think that artwork takes a lot of time to be made, and that's why it's so beautiful, because you have to have that attention to detail when it comes to your work. And I think that's what people really appreciate in the artwork. They don't want something that's rushed. They want something that is made for them, exclusively for them, and they want it to be well done. So every stitch matters, literally. And that's still something that I have to learn, is to be patient with myself, be patient with what I'm doing with my designing and everything that entails that. My fourth tip is for you to be curious and to be creative. Fashion design is definitely something that I love, because there's that art of creating something out of nothing. Once you have some fabric and you can make something so incredibly beautiful out of it, it's amazing. And there's nothing else that I feel better with. I made this dress. It's like a very long, kind of like a sundress, and it has like a wrap kind of feel to it, even though it's not completely wrapped. And it has very like flowy sleeves. But when I was walking down the street one day after brunch, a girl in the college town said my dress was so beautiful, and it just really made my day. And it felt good to know that I just got this fabric from my local craft store, and I made something and she thinks it's beautiful. And I'm not saying that she'll find something else like it. She might, but most likely she won't. And I made it, and I think that is something that is to be proud of. So you want to be creative. You want to think outside of the box. You want to find out who you are to do that. And you want to be able to be creative, which I feel like can be hard sometimes. And everyone's different. So, like, your creativity is your creativity. That's just that. As long as you're curious and wanting to learn more, and you figure out things more, and once you start designing and starting to say, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, then I feel like you will be an amazing designer starting off. And my last tip is to understand and enjoy the process. My favorite tip that I thought of. Understand that sometimes people are going to make it really, really fast. And then there are other people who are not making it as fast as other people, and you don't want to compare yourself to other designers, because you are your designer and you are you, and they are who they are. And that is another thing that is a whole other video that I can do. But I just want people to know that your process is your process. You know, I'm Christian, so I'm gonna say that I feel that God wanted me to figure out who I was as a designer, and then that's when I feel people will be able to support me and love the things that I make. I don't want to make clothes just because I want to get money all the time. That was never why I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it because I thought it was so cool to just make something out of nothing, and I've never looked back at buying something out of the store in so long, especially since I came to Virginia. Like, I made a mission to just make all my clothes. Thank goodness I wear scrubs to work, so it makes life a little bit easier. But yes, you know, just take the time to think about the craft, understand the craft, love the process of you learning the craft. And I think that that will make you successful in the long run when you think about that first. So everyone's process is different. And those are the 5 tips that I feel is necessary to give to people who are interested in wanting to design. So definitely tell me if you like this video. I definitely have not done a video in so long, and honestly, the last time I did a video, I did not know who I was at the time. I did not have a real meaning to the things that I was doing, and it's important that I'm confident now. I've made accomplishments as well, and I feel that I am successful, and I'm still learning, and I want to give more advice to others so that they can learn as well. So I hope that this was helpful. Please put whatever you think in the comments about this video. I definitely love constructive criticism. If you loved it, you know, definitely let me know. If there are things that you want to know, let me know. I'm super happy to talk to you guys more about it. And if you want more videos, please let me know. Put it in the comments and send me a message on Instagram or email me at designsbytrerese@gmail.com. designsbytrerese@gmail.com. And I cannot wait to do another video for you guys again. Have a great rest of your day.